I am 81 years old, and my name is Jack. I've spent most of my life chasing success and living my parents' dream for me. They always told me that if I got good grades, went to a good college, got a good job, I would be set for life. But the truth is, it didn't matter how hard I worked or how good my grades were. I was always going to be in debt and never have enough time for my family. You know, I graduated in 1967 from the University of Michigan with a degree in engineering, and I thought I had the world at my feet. I landed a job at Ford Motor Company and was making a good salary by the time I was 25. But the American dream I was sold was nothing but a lie. By the time I was 35, I was making more money than most people I knew, but I was miserable. I was working 12-hour days, 6 days a week, and had no time for my wife or kids. Nobody told me this, but the more you make, the more you have to spend, and the more you spend, the more stuff you have to take care of. I was living in a 3-bedroom house in a nice neighborhood, but I had no time to enjoy it. My wife and I would go out for dinner once a week, and that was it. We couldn't afford vacations or anything like that. I thought I was doing everything right, but looking back, I realized I was blinded by the myth of success. They lied to us. They said that if we worked hard and played by the rules, we would be rewarded. But the rules are rigged. The people who make the rules get richer and richer, while the rest of us are stuck in a never-ending cycle of debt and hard work. I should know, I lived it. I worked at Ford for 30 years, and by the time I retired, I was making $120,000 a year. But the cost of living kept going up, and the pension I paid into didn't keep pace. I had to buy my own medical insurance, and my Social Security checks barely covered my mortgage payments. I was 65 years old, and I felt like I was just starting over. But here's the thing, I am grateful. I am grateful for the mistakes I made, because they taught me what not to do. I am grateful for the hard times, because they made me appreciate the good times. And I am grateful for the realization that came to me when I was 70 years old, that success is not just about making money, it's about living a life that truly matters. I started volunteering at a local soup kitchen when I was 70, and it changed my life. I met people from all walks of life, and I realized that we're not so different after all. We all want the same things, to be loved, to be appreciated, to have a sense of purpose. And I realized that success is not about achieving some arbitrary goal, but about living a life of love, compassion, and kindness. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying it's hard, but it's worth it. I'm saying that if you're watching this video, you're probably like me. You're tired of the lie of success. You're tired of the stress, the pressure, the never-ending expectations. But I want you to know that it's okay to stop. It's okay to say no to the myth of success and yes to a life that truly matters. I've got 11 years left of life, and I'm going to spend every day telling my story, sharing my wisdom, and hoping that someone, somewhere, will listen. If you're listening, I want to tell you that it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to say no to the lie and yes to a life of love, compassion, and kindness. I've got a message for the young people out there. Don't believe the lie. Don't believe that you need to go to a good college, get a good job, and make a lot of money to be successful. You can be successful on your own terms, and there's no one-size-fits-all answer to what that looks like. And I've got a message for the older generation. Don't give up. Don't think that it's too late to make a change. I'm living proof that it's never too late to start over, to pursue a new dream, and to live a life that truly matters. So, if this reached your heart, please subscribe. I still have things left to say, and I want to share them with you. I want to tell you more about the lie of success, more about the power of volunteering, and more about the importance of living a life of love, compassion, and kindness. I'm 81 years old, and I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started. If I can do it, you can too. Stay tuned, and let's make the most of the time we have left.